Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Laugh While You Scream. I am your host, Robin Bagayoko.
I'm your co-host, Scott Russell.
All right. How are you feeling today, Scott?
Feeling the same way as every other day.
In your one clothes? I understand,
Uh,
yes. Ooh, the baby is a little agitated. Okay, so today we're reading short, scary stories from Reddit. I don't know what we were doing yesterday, but that's definitely what we're doing today. And our OP is Lohui. Lloiu.
Lola Hui.
I don't know. Anyway. And the name of today's story is He Makes Me So Happy. What are your thoughts?
This person gonna be feeding you food and shit.
That's how you're happy in life, one
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
When somebody's feeding you food,
yeah.
that's all they need to do it. You're a happy person.
Yeah, if you buy me a honey bun for Christmas, I am very happy.
That's what's up.
I
You're
am
a simple
very,
person.
yeah, very simple.
One clothes. Life is simple.
You know the thing I don't like people buying me for giving me as a present.
Tell us.
The thing, this is something I don't like people doing at all.
Let us know. What is it?
When I went to New York, my aunt, you know, she fucked up by doing that.
What did she give you?
She gave me clothes. I don't like.
Clothes. Of course, because you only like your one clothes. I
No,
get it.
no. The thing is,
Mhm.
I like buying stuff for me, like that
Mhm.
fits me.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Whenever people buy clothes for me, it's like they buy some colorful stuff,
Mhm.
or it's it, it's the material I don't like, or it
Mhm.
looks weird. No,
Mhm.
no.
Okay, so I don't understand how. What's her name again? Aunt
Literally.
Lurleen, right? She doesn't like Aunt Pat, right?
Why are you gonna tell everybody our
She
business on the thing?
and here's the thing. Aunt Pat used to love to also give like sweaters and stuff for
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah. You know, yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
And I didn't like it. I
I
didn't like it.
remember on Christmas. I remember on Christmas
Mhm.
when I was like 9 or something.
Mhm.
She bought me one of them fucking sweaters Mel Cosby would be wearing, and some fucking sock.
Mhm.
And
May her soul rest in peace, you guys. She
fuck
is
her.
currently she is
Anyways,
currently deceased. But okay, yeah.
anyways,
Uh-huh.
she gave Devin a RC car,
Mhm.
and I was like, wait a minute, I thought that was for me, and then the damn Bill Cosby jacket was the sweater was to Devin. I was like, man,
Yep, because Aunt Pat passed away when I was, I want to say 18, 19, one of them ages. So
damn, that
yeah.
was a long time ago. Yeah, that
It
was.
was a long time ago that you were 9,
Oh, okay, all
ma'am.
right,
Okay, all right.
okay.
Anywho, let's get into the story, shall we?
Hmm.
All right. I met Alex in high school. I didn't like him very much. He seemed arrogant and careless, like his shit didn't stink. I had no interest in him at all, but he had interest in me. He sat down one day while I was eating lunch and introduced himself. The conversation that followed was, to my memory, pretty boring. A lot about his accomplishments, his interests, his ideas about things. I think it was halfway through our conversation that he even thought to ask me my name. Then he asked me out. I was about to laugh in his face when he took my hand. It sounds so stupid when it happens in the romance novels and movies, that instant feeling of happiness. But as he held my hand, I could feel it flooding in. I hadn't seen it in him before, but I did now. The kind eyes, the friendly smile. He made me so happy just by holding my hand. We were inseparable after that. Sophomore year of college, he forgot my birthday. He showed he showed up to my parents' house hours after everyone had left. I stood there in the open garage, glaring at him as he suttered up the driveway, my hands full of dirty paper plates and half-filled Solo cups. And before I could scream at him, he enveloped me in his arms, his lips finding mine, and again I could feel that brilliant happiness sending every inch of my skin buzzing as I melted into his warmth, his fiery breath like whiskey, the trash in my hands falling to the ground. It was like a movie. He later explained he was working late to help afford a better life for us and lost track of time. I was so happy. In our senior year of college, I found out he had slept with a TA. I remember the rage I felt, fury and all consuming, as I began to throw everything he owned out of our apartment window. When he finally showed up to find half his belongings on the street, I could see the rage in his eyes as he looked at me. I tried to meet it, but the heat of his glare pushed me back, shrunk me. When he burst into the room, I nearly caved his head in with a well-thrown mug. He was on in he was on in seconds. I don't know what that means. Before I could say a thing. He held me in his arms, letting me struggle, but not getting me an inch of wiggle room. As I kicked and screamed, he tried to speak with strong confidence, but for the first time ever, I heard his voice crack as he spoke. He was worried about his grades. He was juggling a full course load at school and working nearly full time. He was very stressed. He and his TA had become good friends. They got drunk one night. It was an accident. He told me how much he hated himself for betraying me and that he was the scum of the earth. He cried and I held him, and he made me happy again. We all make mistakes. That was his. I knew at the time he would get better. My friends didn't understand. They didn't know how he lit up my brain in so many wonderful ways. At one point, they listed out things after things that they pronounced with righteous authority. One time, he yelled at me because I'd lightly burnt his steak, but he made me so happy. One New Year's Eve, I caught him grinding on someone else on the dance floor minutes before midnight, but he made me happy. One time, he forgot to get me anything for Christmas, but threw a fit and brooded the whole day because I gifted him the wrong Xbox controller. But he made me happy. And now I'm sliding for the door, my rolling suitcase in tow. He crossed a line and hit me. And as I fight to keep the tears from running down my bruised purple cheeks, I hear him behind me, bellowing at me, demanding I turn the fuck around and listen to him. But I keep going. I won't take him back. Not this time. And then I hear the thumping of his boots as he advances on me. I can't move fast enough, and he grabs me by the arm, twirling me around, fixing me with a murderous glare. And before I can break away from his grasp, I feel it. I didn't realize what it was the first time it happened. Way back in high school or in college, or when he made me drop out of grad school. For after all this, I've become intimately familiar with it. I can feel him doing it. His mind begins to intrude onto mine. I fight it, but he easily splinters my defenses and rushes into my brain, filling my mind with his potion. I can feel it now, the happiness oozing from his fingertips, radiating out of his eyes. It travels up my arms and into my chest, filling it with a dreadful sketchatine, I don't know, warmth and comfort. I struggle against him, trying to hold on to my rage, onto my righteous fury, but his unrelenting happiness overwhelms it, at every turn, cutting it away, cutting away the rage, cutting away the bitterness, cutting away my resolve. His will flows through my veins, and just like every other time, the joy and elevation and euphoria drown me out. Drown out the need to run, the need to escape, the need to fight. Hot tears of anger and rage flee down my cheeks, escaping my eyes before they were overcome by his mind. And then he takes over. He makes me so happy again. He makes me so, so happy. And I don't know how to stop him. The end. What are your thoughts?
Well, it was one of these stories about abuse again.
It's a story about abuse.
And brainwashing.
Your eyes look sleepy, sir.
Yeah, the story. These stories, like some of them, put me to sleep. Because it's like it's kind of boring to me hearing about couples and shit like that. It's kind of boring to me. So yeah, I kind of fall asleep when I'm listening to shit like that. But it just sounds like normal domestic abuse bullshit. So yeah, and somebody you don't know. Oh, wait a minute! I see that. I see that nowadays, like in real life. So yeah, here at this house.
Domestic abuse?
Huh?
Domestic abuse?
Yeah, I see domestic abuse. People scream at each other, call each other stupid and dumb. So yeah, I have that's why I'm bored of it. That's why I'm bored of it.
Are you talking about...
What am I talking about, Robin?
Are you talking about me and my husband? Or are you talking about...
you and that jackass. Anyways.
Yeah, like...
And if he call you stupid, Robin, don't feel bad, because both of you stupid. So yeah. So, but yeah, it's kind of boring me listening to that. I'm gonna give it a 5 because, that's what I'm gonna rate it. I'm tired of hearing about them shits. I want to hear about the Wendigo and all that shit. Please, please, guys, go out in the bushes when you want to make stories, or go to a funeral home and just sleep overnight. Let one of them ghosts grab you.
Maybe in a cemetery.
Yeah, a cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to that? Go to a graveyard. Stop being at home and looking at domestic abuse. Shit.
Alrighty then. Okay. So is that your main opinions about the story? That's it?
Yep.
Okay, so what question do you think we can ask?
Wait. I did forget. The part when this person was trying to get out of the house or something, right? And she said, like, the dude was using mind control. What was that about? What you think about that part?
I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I don't know, like, how that could be per se. So that's just wild to me.
Do you think it's a metaphor for the person just already being brainwashed and said they can't leave or some shit?
Maybe.
Okay.
But the question I wrote down is, would you stay with a horrible partner if they made you happy in your spirit? Yes or no? Did you have a better question?
If they made you happy in your spirit, what does that mean?
Because apparently she was really happy in her spirit.
In her spirit? What?
Like, they get up in your soul and make you happy. You know what I'm saying? The people will know what I'm saying. You're just a little touched, and we ain't got time.
Okay.
But the people will understand. So that's our yes or no question. Don't forget, when content is available on Instagram that goes along with this story, be sure to go on there and answer that yes or no question. Okay? Do you have anything else to say?
Nope.
All right. Well, while you guys are here, please go ahead and subscribe and rate 5 stars and leave a review. You know the usual. You know the usual. And also be sure to follow us on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Everything is readily available for you in the link tree, which is in the description for this audio. So be sure to check those out and go ahead and follow us there. If you're also a true crime fan, be sure to check out In Time Crime. The link for that is also in the description for this audio. And we will see you guys again tomorrow, as we regularly do on the daily. Okay? See you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Do you have anything else to say, sir?
No.
Right. Well, say goodbye, Scott.
No.